Hey everyone. Sorry I'm very late. I had my doctor's appointment with my neurosurgeon this morning, and then my mom and I had to run some errands. So I'll first start with the obvious. I didn't get the news that I was hoping for. I was going to my neurosurgeon for a follow-up and expecting to be able to set a date for my synthetic bone to be put in, but unfortunately I didn't get that news. Instead, there's a part in my incision that's not fully closed, and he thinks that it's because the skin is too thin in that area. So he's sending me to a plastic surgeon for him to take a look and see what his opinion is. And there's this entirely different procedure that will possibly need to be done in order to stretch the skin out and toughen it up and then wait for it to heal. And then we'll be able to move forward with the synthetic bone. So I won't get into that. This is a whole other video. But today I wanted to talk about what it means to not have a bone flap in your skull. I did get a very good question last week after my last Tuesday talk, and it was, is it dangerous? Do you have to be extremely careful? And my question, when they told me that they were going to do this, honestly, was, I looked at my family and go, is my brain going to be exposed? And they're like, come on, seriously. Hold on. Okay. Sorry, I was reading. So what it means, I had a decompressive craniectomy, which back in November when I had the aneurysm rupture, once I had the stroke, which was the result of the aneurysm ruptured, I also had my brain began to swell, so they had to perform a decompressive craniectomy in order to release that pressure and give room for the brain. And they waited about a month after that to put my own bone flap in. Sometimes they freeze it, and sometimes they actually put it in your abdominal area. They didn't do that with mine, so they froze mine, and then about a month later they put it back in, and that was at the end of December. And unfortunately in February I had got staph infection actually. So then they removed it again, and then they put me on antibiotics to clear the infection. And then, as if that wasn't enough, I had gotten a bacteria. So then they changed my antibiotics. So to calm my worries of having my brain exposed, I was reassured that there's different layers of tissue before even you get to your brain. So yes, my brain isn't exposed. So there is no, see, it's a little hollow there, but it is closed. This is my bone here, and then this part they took out. So then they put the skin together from this part to this part, and they sewed that. And hi, hey. So yes, my brain is not exposed. Oof. So then, like I said, I had gotten a bacteria in my incision, so more antibiotics, and I changed antibiotics. So yes, from now, because I don't have that bone flap, I have to wear this awesome accessory. And I have to wear that in case I fall in case something falls on my head. So anytime I'm on my feet, I have to have it on, not when I'm sitting. And honestly, my mom and I have become a little bit more lenient with that, since the physical therapies have done numerous tests to test if I'm a fall risk, and I haven't been a fall risk, and since practically a few weeks since I got here. So we've been a little bit more lenient. So around the house, I don't wear it as often, but I do the moment I step out that door, because you just never know. So then, yes, to clean it, because you have to clean the incision. And I've been instructed to use baby shampoo, and only baby shampoo. And this, the doctors actually didn't tell me to do, but I have this nifty little water cooler machine that sits in a desk, and it's from a previous company that I worked for, who is a water cooler manufacturer, and it dispenses 99.9% pure water. So we've actually been cleaning my incision with that water, because my mom was afraid that the bacteria was caught from the water. I mean, just tap water in the shower. So now I don't wash my hair in the shower. My mom cleans it over the sink, and then also cleans really well the incision area with gauze. So not only do I not clean my hair in the shower, but I also have to wrap my right arm with seal and press. So it's a process. It's a process. So this Thursday, I go to the infection doctor to hopefully get my PICC line removed. So, I mean, God knows what's going to happen. But it's going to be a while. When they told me it was up to a year recovery, they weren't kidding. Okay. Oh, and my neurosurgeon also sent me a script to see an orthopedic therapist, to possibly get an injection on my left shoulder, because it's still a little frozen, although it's greatly improved. So we'll see what that does, and I have to do that for about 4 weeks. Okay, well, thanks for tuning in, and I'll do occasional videos like I've always done in post, so stay tuned. Thanks. Bye.